Hello my dear students, how are you all? I hope all of you are fine. Dear students, we are studying chapter 4 decimals. We have already discussed about decimal numbers, how to convert fractions into decimal, how to write words to numeral and numeral to word. We have also discussed in our last class expanded form of decimals and place value chart. Today we have the topic usage of decimals. So, what are the usage of decimals? I hope some of you know that the decimals used in our day-to-day life. Whenever we used to count or do the mathematical operations on money, when we come across to do the measurement of length, weight and capacity. So in this class I will discuss the usage of decimals one by one, how we use decimals in money to measure length, weight and capacity. So the first one I am going to discuss with you, usage of decimals in money. Usage of decimals in money. All of you know that we count money in rupee. Nowadays we have the smallest rupee is 1 rupee coin. Earlier we had the smallest unit to measure rupee was paisa, means 1 paisa, and 100 paisa equals 1 rupee. So whenever you have to convert from rupee to paise and paise to rupee, you have to use this relation. It is 100 paise equal 1 rupee. I hope you also know the symbol for rupee. We write the symbol for rupee, this one. So whenever you have to write rupee, you will write symbol for like 10 rupees. In symbol form, you will write rupees first and then 10 numerical value. But whenever you have to write more than one, you have to write rupee. This will be also written as 10 rupee. Now you can convert from rupee to paise and paise to rupee. For example, as I have done here, 100 paise is equal to 1 rupee. Then 1 paisa is equal to 1 by 100 rupee. And if we have given questions like convert 15 paise into rupee, convert 35 paise into rupees, convert 200 paise into rupee, we will simply divide the given paise by 100. For example, as I have written 1 paisa is equal to 1 by 100 rupees. If we have to convert 35 paise into rupees, then we write it like this. Example is convert 35 paise in rupees. So we will write here, as we know, we know that 1 paisa is equal to 1 by 100 rupees. Therefore, 35 paise is equal to 1 by 100 multiplied by 35 rupees. It can be also written as 35 by 100 rupees. You know how to convert this fraction into decimal. As in the denominator we have 2 zeros, we will convert this fraction by placing decimal leaving 2 digits from right. It means we can write it 0.35 rupees. Okay, or in symbol we can write first rupees symbol and then 0.35. So like this, if money given in paise, you can easily convert into a rupee, and if it is given in rupees and asked to convert into paise, it is very simple. You have to only multiply by 100, as we know 1 rupee is equal to 100 paise. That one also I am going to tell you. Suppose you have question, convert rupees 5 into paise. In this case you will write, we know that rupee 1 is equal to 100 paise. Therefore, rupee 5 is equal to 5 into 100 paise. Okay, and when you multiply 5 to 100, you will get 500 paise. Like this, you can convert rupee into paise or paise into rupee. Now we will discuss conversion of length, means from meter to kilometer, meter to centimeter, etc. So the next topic will be usage of decimal in measurement of length. Usage of decimal in measurement of length. You know that length can be measured in millimeter, centimeter, meter and kilometer depending upon the length of the various object. As you have to measure the thickness of your notebook, you can use a suitable unit millimeter. If you have to measure the edge of your notebook, you can choose centimeter. If you have to measure the length of the edge of your desk, you can use unit meter. And if you have to measure distance from your school to your home, then you will use unit kilometer. So these are the various units to measure length. You have to learn some of the conversion from centimeter to meter, meter to centimeter, meter to kilometer, etc. So you have to remember these conversions. At 100 centimeter is equal to 1 meter. So as it is written here, 100 centimeter is equal to 1 meter, and we have given questions in centimeter and it is asked to convert into meter. You will write like this. We know that 100 centimeter equal to 1 meter, then 1 centimeter equal to 1 by 100 meter, and therefore given centimeters you have to multiply. For example, 100 centimeter equal to 1 meter, therefore 1 centimeter is equal to 1 by 100 meter. Then if we have to calculate 500 centimeter is equal to how many meter, then we write from here 1 by 100 multiplied by 500 and meter. From 20 cancel, it will be 5 meter. You remember that when we convert from a smaller unit to bigger unit, we divide, and from bigger unit to a smaller unit, we multiply. For example, other side you can see, if we have given convert 10 meters into centimeter, convert 10 meters into centimeter, then we will multiply by 100. As we know, 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. So we write here solution. We know 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. Therefore, 10 meters is equal to 10 into 100 centimeters, which is equal to 1000 centimeters. So in this way you can convert from centimeter to meter and meter to centimeter. Similarly, you can convert from meter to kilometer and kilometer to meter. You have to remember the relation. 1000 meter is equal to 1 kilometer. 1000 meter is equal to 1 kilometer. So if you have to convert from meter to kilometer, you will divide the given length by 1000, then it will be converted into kilometer. And if it is given in kilometer and is asked to convert into meter, you will multiply by 1000 to convert into meter. For example, if it is given convert 1500 meter into kilometer, 1500 meter into kilometer, then we will simply divide this one by 1000, or you can write, we know 1000 meter is equal to 1 kilometer. Therefore 1 meter is equal to 1 by 1000 kilometer, and therefore 1500 meter is equal to 1 by 1000 multiplied by 1500 kilometers. When you solve it, you will get from 20 cancel 15 by 10, and 15 by 10 can be written in decimal 1.5. So it will come 1.5 kilometer. 1.5 kilometer. So like this, you can convert from meter to kilometer. Similarly, from kilometer to meter by multiplying 1000. Okay. The next one is measurement. Use of decimal into measurement of weight. You have to remember the conversion, how to convert. As you know, 1000 gram is equal to 1 kilogram. It means to measure the weight of an object or mass of an object, we use unit gram, milligram and kilogram. Gram, milligram and kilogram. So we can convert from one unit to another. Then we have to convert unit of capacity, and the unit of capacity you have milliliter, smallest unit, and liter, bigger unit, and the biggest unit is kiloliter. So that conversion you have to also remember. I am writing here. You can also prefer your book. Every conversion given there you can learn. For example, in case of weight, we have 1000 milligram is equal to 1 gram. 1000 gram is equal to 1 kilogram. And in capacity we have 1000 milliliter is equal to 1 liter, and 1000 liter is equal to 1 kiloliter. So if you have to convert from a smaller unit to bigger unit, you will divide by 1000, and if you have to convert from bigger unit to smaller unit, you will multiply the given quantity by 1000. I will also send you PDF. I will also solve some of the questions of your exercise. On behalf of that, you will do question of exercise 4.3. Means your homework will be exercise 4.3. So thank you students. I hope you understood today's class. Please take care. Bye bye.